Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. This is our in-depth exploration of Operation Dudula, a movement that has sparked intense debate across South Africa, across the world. So my question is it a necessary response to socio-economic challenges or a dangerous slide into vigilantism? In this episode, we will examine the origins, legal status, public reception, and the broader implications for South African society. So, Operation Dudula, meaning to force out in Zulu, emerged in 2021 in Soweto, Johannesburg, amid rising unemployment and social unrest. Founded by Nhlanhla Lux Dlamini, the movement began as a community initiative to address what members perceived as negative impact of undocumented migrants on local resources and job opportunities. The group's formation was a response to deep-seated frustrations with economic inequality and perceived competition for limited resources. Initially, Operation Dudula focused on peaceful protests and awareness campaigns. However, over time, their tactics escalated to include raids on businesses and public services targeting foreign nationals. So, Operation Dudula's activities have raised significant legal concerns. In April 2022, President Cyril Ramaphosa condemned the group, labeling its actions as illegal vigilantism. So, according to a legal analyst, he says that while citizens have the right to protest, taking law into one's own hands, especially through intimidation and violence, is unlawful and undermines the rule of law. But despite the legal challenges, Operation Dudula registered as a political party in 2023, aiming to contest in 2024 general elections. This move has further complicated the legal landscape as it blurs the lines between activism and political participation. So, social media has played a pivotal role in amplifying Operation Dudula's message. Platforms like Twitter and Facebook have been used to organize events. We've seen videos and rallies showing support of Operation Dudula. So let's see how the public reacted on Twitter. So there's someone called Consent SA said Operation Dudula is just what we need to reclaim our country. Hashtag put South Africa first. Another tweet from Human Rights ZA says this is not activism, it's xenophobia. We must stand against hate. Hashtag stop Dudula. So while some South Africans view this movement as a necessary stand against illegal immigration, others condemn it as a threat to national unity and human rights. So now let's talk about the people who support Operation Dudula, and they argue that the movement addresses legitimate concerns about resource allocation and job security, which is very true. So another person, I quote them, said, foreign nationals are taking jobs and accessing services meant for South Africans. We need to protect our own first. I close quote. So critics, however, highlight the movement potential to incite violence and deepen xenophobic sentiments. And again, one critic said that Operation Dudula's actions have led to physical assaults, property damage, and a climate of fear among migrant communities. International organizations have also expressed concerns. The United Nations has condemned the group's actions, urging South African government to uphold rights for all residents, regardless of nationality. I'm sorry about that glitch. So, Operation Dudula's activities have had tangible effects on the South African society. Reports indicate disruptions in education and healthcare services, particularly in areas with significant migrant populations. So in Diepsloot, a township in Johannesburg, Operation Dudula's members have been accused of blocking access to clinics, schools for foreign nationals, citing the need to prioritize South African citizens. These actions have led to legal challenges with civil society organizations seeking court orders to prevent such disruptions. As Operation Dudula transitions into a political party, its future remains uncertain. The movement's ability to influence policy will depend on its electoral success and the government's response to its activities. This group's entry into politics could either legitimize their cause or further isolate them, depending on public perception and legal outcomes. Regardless of the path ahead, Operation Dudula's rise underscores the urgent need for comprehensive immigration reform and social cohesion in South Africa. What are your thoughts, guys? Please comment. Let me know what you think in the comment sections. Oh my god, guys, I don't know what's happened to me. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. What do you think about Operation Dudula? For me, to be honest, my point is the movement is okay. I'm not sure about the intimidation and threats. I'm not sure about those things, but the movement is okay. South Africans should be put first above everything else, because I mean, guys, this is their country. This is their country, so they should be put first. Because sometimes, guys, it's hard to say. Let's say someone visits your home, your cousin visits your home, and then your parents start showering, pampering them with love more than you. I mean, it's unfair. It creates squabbles, it creates tensions even within the family. So for me, it's a good movement. I just wish that they would do it like in a legal way, but I don't know which one is the legal way, because again, people out there and say if they try to do it the legal way, the government ignores them and all of those things. But my point at the end of all of this analysis is that South Africans should indeed be put first when it comes to services, when it comes to jobs, because after all, guys, this is their home. But not again ignoring the fact that we exist as a society. So let those with legal papers who are legal in the country be accommodated. Then the illegal immigrants, please, they should just follow the right process. But above all, my conclusion is that put South Africans first in everything, and then if there's some leftovers or crumbs, then you can give to the cousins. Until next time, guys, thank you for watching. Please, please, please don't forget to share your insights and thoughts in the comments below, and engage in respectful dialogue about the issues raised in this episode. Thank you so much, guys. Until next time, bye.